everybody, my name's Crystal. I'm with Tranquil Ascending Flow or Tranquil AF. I am an intuitive healer and a Reiki master. And what I'm going to do today, I'm going to pull some chakra oracle cards. I'm going to see where you're blocked, and then we'll do a collective tarot reading, and then I'm going to close it out with Reiki. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm really happy to have you here, and this is a safe space. Yeah, so let's get started. Happy almost 8/8 portal. Today is the 6th, and we're coming up on Lionsgate. The energy is loud. It's been coming through in these readings, and we'll see where we go today. All right, I'm going to say a little prayer, and then we're going to get started. I have prayed and meditated over these cards. And what I'd like you to do is connect with whatever your deity of choice. If it's the universe, if it's source, if it's Jesus, if it's Buddha, you name it. You connect with your deity. Because what I'm finding out, and here's a spoiler alert, everybody's right. We're fighting over who has the best imaginary friend. And if your God can fit into a box, it is not big enough, in my opinion. All right. Spirit guides, Holy Spirit, source energy, collective consciousness, gods, goddesses. Please be here now. Help me channel the messages for the collective's highest good, highest healing, and highest timeline. What do they need to know? And how can I support? Please protect me as I channel these messages. Yay, gods. That we'll go out in a minute. Okay, and so I have Caryn Sangster's Chakra Oracle deck. I'm going to pick a couple, and then we'll see where we go. I hope everybody's doing well and navigating this energy. Lionsgate is about expansion. It's about creativity, fun, joy. What brings you joy? If you're looking for your purpose, I can promise you it lies where your joy lies. It's supposed to be fun. This 3D experience that we are spending hours in, an office with no windows is not it, right? Selling our soul for a couple dollars an hour. And, I'm not saying quit your job or anything like that, but what brings you joy? Start finding out. Join a group. Take a class. Read a book on something that has been interesting to you and you've just never really picked it up. Now is that time to figure it out. And what I like today is not what I liked 20 years ago. So it's time to do that inventory, I think. And we're being asked to step into childlike wonder, the sun, right? That's all about innocence, joy, fun. And a lot of us, I think, on this path, we weren't. If you're a healer, then it's been my experience, your earlier years have not always been easy. And as a kid, I couldn't tell you what my favorite thing to do was. Yeah, I played, but I grew up way before my time. So now, for the first time, I'm in my 40s. I feel like, and as I'm saying that, the heart chakra, which is 28, which is a 10, and it's talking about compassion. So this is self-compassion, caring, empathy, acceptance, and gentleness, and it's a 10. So we're coming to the end of a cycle. Maybe it's an unfulfilled cycle, and we're tapping into our heart. The 10 is the N+1. You're starting from experience, not starting over. And we're connecting with what feels good. So if it's a passion project, I don't know what it is. Lean into that. And, you know, it'll give you something to look forward to after the workday. And when you live in a higher vibration, like you're excited for something, you can't wait, the universe responds to that. What, in my opinion, it is vibration. What is your vibration? And if you're in the woe is me, you're vibing at a lower frequency, and the universe does not respond as well. It does respond. It's going to send you whatever you're sending out. So if it's negativity and it's the woe is me, and look, we got 2 heart chakras. This is 5. And this is about change, forgiveness, letting go, healing, growth, and compassion. So 5 and 10 is 15, so that's a 6, and that's about harmony, compassion, which your other card says. And one more, please. I'm going to spend some extra time on the heart chakra today. And it's funny because I don't use the same crystals every time. And today I have my green jade. Something just told me to bring that. Anything else the collective needs to? Thank you. Okay. Okay. And look at the bottom. I can't even make this up. Heart chakra, bottom of the deck. And this is your throat. But it's number 32, which is another 5. So I'm going to say you're seeing 55 or 1010, because 5 plus 5 is 10, and then 2 plus 8 is 10. So your throat, self-expression, vocalization, individuality, inner voice, and assertiveness. Your throat chakra also talks about truth, speaking your truth. So today we're going to work on the throat, and I have my Amazonite, and then I have the green jade for your heart, and I'm just going to spend some extra time there. And then we're going to do a reading, and at the end I'll send you Reiki. If you want to accept the Reiki, just nod and say I accept. If not, you can either turn the video off or say no. Our intention is the very most important thing. So if you say no, you won't receive it. But if you want to stick around and watch it, if you're curious, go for it. And I pull a Celtic cross spread. If I need to pull clarifiers, I definitely will. All right. Whoop, well, that was first card out, the Hermit. This is a number 9 card, so you are coming to the end of a cycle, and maybe you are doing the self-evaluation. You're meditating. You're in a state of higher frequency because you are meditating. She's lighting the path for others. You may be stepping into your healing gifts or some type of gift and showing others the way, right? There's the path below her, and she is illuminating the way forward. It's a major arcana card as well. She's sitting in quiet contemplation. Okay, so second card out. 2 of Swords. This talks about our thoughts, and this is the challenge. And so maybe the challenge is getting into a state of meditation and quieting these thoughts when you're in that state. And here's a secret too. The thoughts never go away. You just become the observer, right? You're in this place and they come in, and then you'll notice them, and then you just refocus back on your breath, and then it'll float away. And another thought will come in, and you're going to notice it, and then you're going to come back to your breath, and it'll float away. And the more you catch yourself, I mean, even if you say you've done this, every time you catch yourself is a win. So if you catch yourself one time in your meditation, that's a win. Celebrate that. The next time it might be twice. It's being able to look at your thoughts like a third party without the emotions attached to it, objectively. So you're not attached to the emotions. You're observing yourself feeling, you're observing yourself thinking about these things, but you know that that's not you. You know, it can also talk about other people's opinions, but in this, she's blindfolded and she's got the crows squawking, so it might be opinions. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, she has two swords like this and the moon, and she has water behind her, and she's rooted in the earth. And to me, that's talking about going within. She has a blindfold on. She's closing the world out so she can see. Something that came through to me, I also do automatic writing. And one of the things that stood out to me was close your eyes to see. Because what we're seeing in the 3D is not real. It's an illusion. But we are so attached to our feelings, to the drama. I think that's more than any other addiction. People are addicted to drama. Okay, and then recent past, which I love this because this was your current position the other day, is the Ten of Swords. So you're definitely, I would say, seeing 10-10. She's walking away. The uphill battle's over. She's coming down. The path is illuminated by the torches. Spirit is showing her the way. She has the wand of power in her hand, and she's taking all the lessons that she's learned along the way with her. She's not starting over. She's starting from experience. It could talk about the end of a painful cycle, but it's over, right? You're moving on. So huzzah. A lot of people in life never even get to that place, or never even get to the place of questioning the thoughts. So if you're there, you're winning. Near future. He's been coming out a lot, the Knight of Cups. And Cups talks about emotion. Knights are on a mission. So it could be a mission based on emotion. There's a white horse. He's got a picnic, and there's a letter. So it might be a message. He is not the youngest of the court. He's the next step up. He's emotionally stable. He's caring, compassionate, and empathetic. He's tapped into his emotion and into his intuition. He's emotionally intelligent. This could talk about new love. Doesn't have to. It could be a friend. Could be a family member you haven't seen in a long time. Something like that. All right. And the next card is going to be what your higher self wants you to know. Thank you. Oh, the Page of Cups. So he is the youngest on the court, and I don't know if you can see his heart. Energy is radiating from his heart, and he is daydreaming. His head is in the clouds. Look, pigs are flying. He is letting his imagination run wild. Water signs are very good with this. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And I'm not sure if you can see it right here. It's two hands with a heart in the middle. So this is heart-centered, but he's dreaming of the future. He's a student. Maybe you started something new, and you're excited and you want to learn. That's this type of energy. And if not, maybe that's what you should try. And Spirit's encouraging you to try. And, you know, the 3D world says you have to see it in order to believe it, and that's just not true. It's true, but not. You have to see it here first. And then once you have the clear picture in your third eye, take the steps the necessary steps that you need to take for that day. And it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. It took me 3 years to manifest the move that I just moved, right? I knew it was coming. I could feel it. But the challenge was staying out of my head, not allowing the thoughts, the opinions to get in the way of my dream. And then it's chop wood, carry water. What can I do today that is going to support me moving in the new direction? Let your imagination go wild. And I mean, 2 days ago was the new moon. I would write it down. Everything that you want to release, and the new moon's really about what you want to receive in this next cycle. But I always write down the things I want to release first, because in order to receive, I need to make space. So I need to let some things that aren't serving me go in order to allow space for the new things to come in. And writing it on paper is manifesting it from spirit, your mind, into reality on the paper. And really let your imagination go. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Nothing. And then, how did you get here? How did the collective get here, please? Thank you. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles. This is talking about holding on to the resources that you do have. Pentacles are years, so this is my timing placement. I would say it's a 4-year cycle, maybe coming to, or you're in a 4-year cycle, or maybe one's coming to an end. She's clutching her purse. She's holding on, and maybe you feel like you know what you want to do, but you don't have the resources to do it. But if we're holding on tightly to something, again, we're not allowing space for the new thing. And if you can see here, this is the chakras, and 2 of them, just like the 2 oracle cards, are green. So this is talking about heart. You heal your heart. And as you know, you hear this often, as within, so without. Every time I do something for self-care, whether it be a massage or going for a walk out in nature, I always get somebody text me and say, hey, I need a Reiki session. Hey, can you do a tarot reading for me? And money just comes in because I'm taking care of myself first. And the universe rewards that, as within, so without. Take care of the body. And Pentacles is the body, right? It's earth. The body is of the earth. So maybe taking care of that. And what I'm seeing here is red, green, and yellow. So that's root, solar plexus. And solar plexus is the 8-8 portal, Leo. And 2 for the heart. All right, and so current attitude for the collective, please. What's their current attitude? Okay. 8 of Pentacles. I love this. This talks about mastery, and it also talks about channeling to me, and channeling through the moon cycles. So if you have a birth chart, you can see where the moon is in that, and plan accordingly. What I kind of do is, right now I'm making a game, and it's a lot, right? It's a lot. The information's coming in from spirit, and then what doesn't serve, I am letting go of. I have a lot of things that I've started or I've completed, and it's like, now I don't see it where I thought it should go. It's not wasted. It's just I'm going to use it somewhere else. And she is a clear channel. She is connected to the earth, but she's connected to the heavens, and the information's going right through her. This also talks about mastery. So whatever you're doing, becoming a master at it, and it's maybe coming to a point where you can start reaping the rewards or the benefits. Okay, and then your outside influences. Well, this is great. Is the Page of Pentacles. So pages again. This might be a new creative idea like we talked about. Maybe you are stepping into something new. This also talks about balance, stability, being grounded. Maybe you're learning something, taking a business class so you can start a small business, something along those lines. But she's grounded and rooted in the earth. So maybe spending some time in nature. She has shoes on, or going out and grounding. Goals and aspirations is the 6 of Swords. So this talks about sailing away to calmer water, right? And she, again, is being led by spirit. So maybe some birds, ravens, or something like that are guiding the way. And she looks sad, but if you can see, like, she's in rough water, but it's calmer up ahead. And maybe she is doing the inventory and saying, okay, this I did well, this I didn't do well. I'd like to improve here, and maybe I'll continue doing whatever I did well. And then I'd like the final outcome, please, for the collective. Final outcome. Thank you. Whoa. Strength. It takes strength. This is Leo. This is the 888 portal coming up. I love this. She is half human, half lion. She is heart-centered, right? The heart is actually, it's heart and solar plexus, because that's where it's sitting on her. She has a companion, a friend. You know, she's standing in her power, and not like an ego in her ego. It's, she knows who she is. This is creativity. This is passion. This is fun. I love this. So maybe by meditation and quieting the thoughts, you've come to a place, closing cycles, walking away. So you can make space, and I mean closing cycles and walking away. 6 plus 10 is 17. 7 plus 1 is 8. So here you might be seeing 8. And again, that portal's coming out. Or actually, so this is an 8, right? 10 plus 6, that's 17. So that's an 8. You got the 8 of Pentacles. And then you got the Strength card. 888 portal. You are closing out cycles. You're moving away from whatever didn't serve. You're stepping into your creativity and becoming maybe a channel for the divine, and working with the moon cycles and standing in your power and your creativity. And, you know, it's not listening to other people's opinions. They don't matter. Right? If it feels good to you, and if you're helping the collective as a whole, this does not matter. We're talking about heart-centered, and all of these, you got the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups, both heart-centered. Collectively, we are shifting from the, you know, chop wood and carry water to why am I doing this? What brings me joy? So that would be my challenge for you this week. Really, if you don't know, just start saying yes to everything and every opportunity that presents itself. And your world, I promise, it will expand. And to close this out, I think I'm going to pull a couple shadow, it is Sacred Soul Shadows Oracle cards. I will put this in the link below as well. And then we're going to close this out, and I'm going to send you some Reiki. This is an awesome reading. And like I said, 888 is coming through pretty loud. Okay. So the first card out is Toxic. You may be projecting your unresolved issues onto others. Don't cause harm. Feeling lost. Wandering aimlessly, but time and self-reflection can bring clarity and purpose. So going within. 2 of Swords and the Hermit. Take that time. And then bottom of the deck, which is what you don't see coming. Healing clarity. Amplify your emotions and bring your shadows to the surface to heal them. When I feel like I have something stuck or I don't know what direction, I ask my higher self, my intuition, my higher power, God, the universe, I don't care what title you slap on it. I go within, and then I'll ask, where am I blocked? What am I not seeing? And usually within days, the answer will come. but I have to get into a place of meditation, of quiet, of quieting the thoughts to really get clarity on that. This is a beautiful reading. Thank you so much for being here with me. And I'm going to start sending you Reiki. If you want to follow along, you can put your hands here, here, or here for your throat, and anywhere it feels good for your heart. And I'm going to spend some extra time on the heart. Like I said, clean these up real quick. Thank you, Spirit. And we will get started. you so much for spending this time with me today. Please drink a lot of water. Epsom salt baths are good. Standing in the grass barefoot. Any type of energy work you want to be clearing, whatever's stuck. So I hope something resonated with you. If it did, and you can hit like and subscribe, it would help my channel out very much, and I greatly would appreciate that. And until next time, I'm sending you all so much love and light.